I don't know what gold looks like in comparison to sand. It's stupid. Alright, so as I said before, we loved off-roading. We did it as often as we could. We'd always go up into the mountains, play around up there for, it seemed like forever, you know, and every time we went up there, something went wrong. So one time, me and my buddy, we planned out a gold panning trip, because I guess we were into gold panning for a while. So we got the necessary supplies for that. That being a $15 pan that was allegedly used for panning. That was the cheapest thing we could find. All we knew about panning for gold is up in these here mountains there, you could sit in the river, or stand in the river, and do the thing. Scoop up some sand, do the thing, and get a couple particles of gold. So we thought this was exciting. This was going to be so much fun. So we go up there, and there's a specific place we wanted to hit up. And we knew that we had to cross a lake, kind of a lake, like a pond really, to get to the other side of it, to get where we wanted to go. As we're going up there, we've been having a lot of fun. We've been getting pretty adventurous. We've been taking some of these side roads, some shortcuts. We were really pushing this Jeep to its limits. I mean, we're getting pretty off-roadish. And we come upon the turnoff for the lake. But there's a nice straightaway before then. So me and my buddy decided we're going to open up the tap a little bit on this Jeep. And so we get it up to about 50 miles an hour, 50, 45 miles an hour. And, you know, little did I know what was going to happen. But I should have known. All of a sudden, he makes a hard right into this pond, lake / deal thing. And so we hit the water pretty hard. Both of us go flying into the windshield. And we get like midway through the lake pond thing. And the engine dies. Oh crap. This is not good. Whenever you get water in an engine, it's usually pretty catastrophic. So we're up in a place where there's not really a lot of cell phone coverage. We're all by ourselves and we're trapped in a lake / pond deal. First things first, we pop the hood and check to see if you can see any damage. And we couldn't see anything right away. So the proper thing to do is we looked at the air intake, see how much water was in there. There was water in there. And so we take out, I don't know how we did, but we just happened to have tools with us to take spark plugs out. So we take a spark plug out, and there's water in the engine. So this is bad news. So we have an idea. What we're going to do is we're going to take all the spark plugs out, and we're going to turn the engine over until we push all the water out. But before this, we're kind of like, we're going to let as much water like evaporate as we can. I don't know why we thought this was going to work, but we thought it was a good idea. So we get our gold panning stuff. Mind you, we're like in water, like up to like our like waist, all right? And it's cold water. It's not like ocean water. It's cold mountain water. And so we get our gold panning stuff, and we head up this little creek that empties out into this lake, and we decide to start panning for gold there. So we're like panning for like good 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and we're freezing. It's a cold activity. That's not as luxurious as the pioneers and the people at selling us the gold panning things were telling us it would be. It sucked. It was so stupid. You sit there and you shake the stupid saucer thing, and then I don't know what gold looks like in comparison to sand. It's stupid. And we got bored of that, right? We were so stoked, and then it became boring. And then we realized, we still have this situation to deal with down at the lake. So, go back down to the lake, and the Jeep's still there. So that's a plus. You know, it didn't get stolen or anything. And we turn the engine over, and water starts flying out of the cylinder head. We're like, oh, this is a good sign. This is a great sign. And so we turn it over. You know, we're trying not to try not to waste battery here. And so we take like half the spark plugs out, blah, 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 does the thing. Take the other half out, blah, 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 does its thing. And we put them all back in, and we managed to get it to turn over. So that was a plus, but it still didn't run. Man, it was getting dark, and there are bears up there, mountain lions, and we were still stranded. So, us being the manly type men that don't panic, we decided that we were going to try to push it out of the lake. That was a stupid idea. We're waist deep, this Jeep's heavy, it's sand on the bottom, nothing is moving. It's now become a full-blown crisis. What we do is we get creative. We find some starter fluid. Don't ask where we found all these cool things, but we had it. Got some starter fluid, sprayed it in every place that, like anywhere that we could, that air gets sucked in, and all over the spark plugs and stuff like that. And we finally get it to turn over, and it starts running again. That's fantastic. But now we're stuck in the lake because now we don't have any traction. So one of us gets out, has to push us. It's now dark. Okay, this lake is now really, really cold. I'm out there pushing in the sand. We're spinning the tires. Now I'm getting covered in mud. We make it back onto the trail. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And this Jeep has like the dimmest of headlights. We're making our way down. And we finally get home. That was a horrible, horrible gold panning experience.